Good evening, it's 7 p.m. It's Sunday the 28th of April 2024. I'm Eller and it's time for another TV teaser. We have just 3 shows remaining now and we start, as always, with our classic clip.
You wrote words for your tune?
Well, if Gershwin could, why can't I?
Let's hear 'em. What's the title?
Pretty Little Filly.
Pretty Little Filly. It's cute.
She thought so, too.
She?
Yeah, the little filly I was running around with at the time.
Okay, Ed, let's hear the words.
Well, sound your A.
Okay.
I love the title, Pretty Little Filly. Oh, it's great for the teenagers. Now, let me hear the lyrics.
The lyrics? Sure, Paul. He wants me to sing the lyrics.
Well, you ruined my song. Better let me sing it.
Hello, Paul. Look, there's a friend of mine here. He's going to sing it. He's got a much better voice than I have. Are you listening? Good.
Got to date a little later when the moon is on the trail with the cutest triple gator, my pretty little filly with the ponytail.
It's beautiful. Just beautiful. It can't miss.
Played by Alan Young, what was the name of Mr. Ed's owner, the only person the talking horse tended to talk to? Coming up later in our third round, it's TV titles. This is where we show you the opening sequence to a TV show, but we have removed the theme tune. All you have to do is name the show featured. Before that, it is Anagram time in round 2. Today you need to unscramble a TV character. This character has also featured in books and films. We're off to the pub for today's mix and match. Pair up these drinking establishments with the shows that they feature in before we call time. Round 5 and observation next. Our clip comes from a family favourite with a memorable end game that was all about memory.
You're ready, back to your old selves, okay? You're going to have 40 seconds, okay, to see everything on the conveyor belt, everything you remember you'll take away with you tonight, okay? Look for a Brucey bonus. There's one there. It might not look very much, but it's worth more than what it looks like, okay? Are you ready? 40 seconds starting from now. And on the conveyor belt tonight we have a microwave oven, a fondue set, a MIDI stereo system, a basket of tropical fruits, a case of champagne, a dishwasher, electric typewriter, socks and tights for a year, a cuddly toy. Okay, a Roman urn, a cuddly puppy, food mixer, a television set, some silk boxer shorts, and an electric sewing machine. Right, OK, keep thinking, keep thinking. Come round here, sit yourself down in those chairs. Keep thinking all the time. You're going to have 40 seconds. You'll have the first 20 then. After your 20, I'll tap you on the shoulder, then your 20 starts, OK? Good luck for this part. We're all with you here.
The winning contestants on the Generation game would win the prizes they could remember that went past them on the conveyor belt, and there would always be a cuddly toy. What sort of animal was the cuddly toy that went past in our clip? As ever, you will be under time pressure in our final round. 3 statements about TV shows are coming up, but each will only be on screen for just 10 seconds. In that time, your task is to try and decide whether they are true or if they are false. Your time starts now. That's the quiz, so let's check your answers. Mr. Ed's owner was Wilbur Post. The reason the horse could talk was never explained in the show's 143 episodes. The only line offered on the subject came from Ed himself, who told Wilbur not to try to understand as it was bigger than both of them. The character in our anagram was Paddington Bear. The marmalade-loving bear first appeared in book form in 1958 and has featured in 4 different TV series to date, with a 3rd film currently in the works. Now, did you get our TV titles, or will adding the theme here help?
And here is the host of Blockbusters, Bob Holness.
It was Blockbusters. Bob Holness hosted the original run on ITV from 1983 until 1993. To our pups in Mix and Match, you'd find most Taven in The Simpsons. The Nag's Head is associated with Only Fools and Horses, and the dog in the pond is the local in Hollyoaks. Now back to the conveyor belt.
A dishwasher, electric typewriter, socks and tights for a year, a cuddly toy, hooray! Okay, a Roman urn, a cuddly puppy, food mixer.
It was a dog. To True and False, and Richard Madeley did not narrate the cartoon series Rhubarb. That was false. It was Richard Briers who narrated the series back in 1974, and he also narrated the revived series called Rhubarb and Custard 2 in 2005. Top Cat was indeed renamed Boss Cat in the UK. That was true. The change was made as Top Cat shared his name with a then popular brand of cat food in the UK, and the cartoon was shown on the BBC, which does not carry advertising. Curiously, Top Cat's name was only changed in the opening titles and the credits, and he was referred to as Top Cat during the duration of the cartoon, which led to some rather confusing viewing. Our final answer is also true. Dex's Midnight Runners did indeed perform. Jackie Wilson said in front of a large photo of darts player Jockey Wilson. Most believe it was a mistake on the part of the Top of the Pops producers, although frontman Kevin Rowland has said it was his idea all the way along. Either way, it happened. And that is another TV teaser done and dusted. Can you believe we only have 2 episodes remaining? We are back at 7 p.m. tomorrow and Tuesday for our final quizzes. If you have liked the quiz, please help us out by giving this video a like by hitting the thumbs up. Don't forget to check out our very special episodes. Join Logan to look back at vintage TV by hitting the link which will shortly appear the top left of your screen, and he is also your guide for our St. George's Day special filled with plenty of dragons on the top right. And I'm your host for our special episode celebrating BBC Two's 60th birthday. That one is on the bottom left on your screen and features clips from the very first broadcast that went horribly wrong. Lastly, remember to subscribe by hitting the button on the bottom right. It is totally free. Night, night.